50 is in a rare position as an artist. You got to understand, 50 has the benefit of Eminem's audience, which are white people who don't, a lot of them that don't necessarily mess with black culture anyways, but they mess with him solely because of the relationship with Eminem. He's like, he's like the one black guy, like the one black friend that's allowed. Like when you watch all these movies and there's like the one black guy with all the white people, that's him.
Yeah.
And he plays to them. He knows how that works as narratives in the internet. He knows that they're going to support him on the internet, and it makes it look like the entire community. But niggas ain't with this. Excuse me, black folks in the community ain't with this. They're not
Right.
with this. They can't be with this. You see, they don't live that lifestyle we do. You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand. These are outsiders looking in, and a lot of them don't mess with black people, period. But he gets the benefit of that. And they're the ones that hype him up and push the narrative and comment and click. They don't mind if he goes at another black man. They don't care. They'd rather him do that. So when he does his things, he knows he's going to get the support of them. And any black person that really supports this needs to check themselves. Anybody that says, oh, great, amazing documentary, or what's so amazing about a documentary that had nothing in it but a bunch of old footage? They had Kirk Burroughs, who at one point, if all this was going on, when Kirk was getting all that money with Diddy, he surely didn't say nothing. A lot of this is all about money. Now, granted, Diddy need to take care of his people, because a lot of he would have a lot of his problems if he would spread that love around with that money, and that's his problem. You know, that's his mistake.
Okay. Now, obviously, Benzino has had his issues with Eminem in the past before, and that spilled over to when once 50 Cent signed the Shady Aftermath, or, now it's the whole situation between them. So, of course, he's going to say some of this stuff. And I'm not going to come at Benzino. I've met Benzino before. He was cool when I met him in person. But this dude sound like some hating shit. Now, I will agree that 50 Cent does have the benefit of the white audience from Eminem. That is facts. Because once he signed with M, that machine that was already in motion, it just kept on rolling. It just kept on rolling. He had the streets and he had the white people. If 50 Cent just only had the streets and he never signed with M, I don't think we would be talking about 50 Cent nowadays producing a documentary about Diddy. It would be a whole different trajectory in the rap game. Not that his music would have been any different, because even the Get Rich or Die Trying album, a lot of those songs was on his old mixtapes. Let's not get it twisted. 50 been making some dope music. You know what I'm saying? But you add a Dr. Dre to the production team, you add that machine behind it, was just where they're able to just do so many different things and move so many different pieces of the chessboard. It's amazing the energy, the synergy really that happened when 50 Cent came out. Okay. But it's not just the white audience that 50 Cent had. Like, niggas fuck with that shit too. Okay. And this whole narrative of 50 Cent doing a documentary where he's tearing down a black man, the same black man that tore down black men and black women. I'm getting tired of hearing people say this shit. Oh, he's a black man tearing down a black man. You mad at all the other people that did documentaries on Diddy? What about them? Is they tearing down black men? What about all the white people that literally tear down black men in positions of power that keep us down? You're mad about 50 Cent for giving a platform, whether you agree with everything that's said in the documentary or not. You want to say he tore down the one black man where he gave all these other black men and women who have been victimized by this dude a platform to speak their truth from their perspective, their way, right? But he's such a bad guy because he tore down this one black man. What about all the black people that 50 Cent has uplifted? What about all the black people that 50 Cent has hired in the Power universe? BMF, Raising Canaan, like the list goes on. All the production, all the filming that he's done, all the producers that he's made into millionaires working with. I hate this whole narrative that a person can spend 22 years building up a network, becoming successful, making his name. He came out with the whole beef aura. That's how he came out. That's how he started. That's what he was initially known for. So this has always been his play. But in the midst of that, he still made a lot of people a lot of money, a lot of black people a lot of money. He's put a lot of people on, put a lot of people in positions where they're able to succeed and do other things themselves. All because of fear. But they don't never speak about that. All they speak about is one black man that he happened to tear down, that was tearing down other black men and women. And we're talking about like some serious, heinous allegations here. We already seen the video of him stomping the annihilator juice out of Cassie's mouth. That man gave her people's elbow with pink socks on and a robe. Every time I hear a Diddy story and it's some weird shit, it always involves him in a robe. Like, what's up with, or a towel, excuse me. It's always him in some towel or something. Like, the man just got baby oil and towels in his hotel room. I don't know what's going on. And pink socks, apparently. So he was ready to get freaky, and she seen something in his phone, and she walked out. And that's just that one situation. There's a lot of allegations in that documentary. Now, as time goes on, the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, because there have been some things that's been debunked from the documentary. For example, Biggie's family said that no, Big actually did not pay for his own funeral. Now, whether that's true or not, maybe Puff was kind of taking care of him on the back end, so they felt, obligated to say that, or even was asked to speak on that. I don't know. I think Jadakiss recently said on the Joe and Jada show that was their first time out in LA, because he was with them when Big went out LA, and he said Big wanted to be out there, and there was a narrative on the documentary that, Big wanted to leave. He had to go to London, and Puff canceled the flight and made him stay out LA, basically alluding to the possibility that he's the one that actually orchestrated Big's untimely passing. Can't use the other word because, YouTube be sensitive. So we're hearing people come out and say certain things aren't 100% accurate, but what we do know is a lot of this stuff, just like Benzino said, a lot of this stuff is old clips. And yes, Puff did not take care of everybody. That's one thing. Y'all can sit here and try to defend all you want, but he was not doing good business with people. Damn near everybody said that he owed them money. Even Jadakiss, I guess they got their kickback now. You know what I'm saying? Mace got his kickback finally. But look at how long it took for that to happen. So this is the person that a documentary was made about. And honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. People always find something to complain about. Would you rather a production company or something makes a documentary, good or bad, about a hip hop figure that's not inside of the hip hop culture? Or would you rather somebody inside and connected to the hip hop culture actually do it? Because then they can bring it to you from a more hip hop perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Now, granted, I'm not a professional athlete, but I would love to produce a documentary about certain professional athletes. I love sports, so I'm still connected to it some kind of way. So that might not be the best example, but you get what I'm saying. I'm not in that world per se. So if I was to do a documentary, let's say I did a documentary about Michael Jordan. Nah, because they just did the Last Dance documentary. Let's say I did a Kobe documentary. Would you rather watch my Kobe documentary, or would you rather watch somebody who's actually in sports, connected to sports, produce that documentary? Think about that. That's just kind of how I look at this whole scenario. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And here's a word from today's sponsor.
Listen to me. If you're tired right now, that doesn't mean you're losing. It means you've been fighting longer than most people ever will. Don't lose hope just because life got heavy. Don't quit just because the results haven't shown up yet. And don't let this season convince you that this is the end. Some of the strongest people I know almost gave up right before everything changed. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're being built. Hope isn't pretending things are perfect. Hope is getting up again even when nothing makes sense. So if all you can do today is breathe, that's enough. If all you can do is take one step, take it, because you didn't come this far just to come this far. Don't lose hope. Your breakthrough is closer than your pain.
You got a business, you got a brand, you got music. Nobody knows you exist and you need exposure. DM me or email me right now, bookingcranklucas@gmail.com to get the exposure that you need, and I will share your content on my platform. I got 850,000 subscribers on YouTube. I got 450,000 followers on Instagram. I have the audience that you need to get your content in front of. And right now, I'm running a holiday special, so you can get all this exposure for the low. Hit me up right now. I got you.